meaning of life and, you know, having a smoke every now and then and stuff like that, you know. I was like, I'm enjoying this, Mike.
Yeah.
You know, I'm liking the evolution. You know, what bothers me with this whole thing is that he's got to kind of, you know, slide back to that warrior, you know. And I'm just not sure he needed to do it, you know.
Yeah. He's the reason why this table's so wide.
Why is that?
Because I was going to make the table more narrow and be closer to the guests. I had him on once when he was retired, and he was much heavier, and he was smoking a lot of weed, and he was contemplative and, you know, interesting and philosophical and just a fun guy to hang out with. And then I had him on again when he was about to fight Roy Jones Jr., and he had lost about 60 pounds.
Right.
He looked shredded. He had muscles bulging in his arms, and he was very intense.
Right.
It was like a completely different human being, and he was terrifying. Just being in the room with him was fucking terrifying. And I said, you know what? This table needs to be a little wider.
I'm glad it wasn't only me.
Yeah, I just don't want to be that close to him. He fucking scares me.
Right.
Like, I felt his energy. It was and even Jamie said it after he left. Jamie was like, that's a totally different person.
Right.
Because Jamie was here for the first one, the second one. It was just, he was so fired up that it was, he had reignited that thing inside of him that existed when he was the best in the world.
Yeah.
And that force that caused him to try to achieve greatness was back. And he was fit, and he was, you know, he's in the middle of training, and he was all in on this Roy Jones Jr. fight.
Yeah.
And now he's...
I just hope for the both of them that it transcends the sort of circus type atmosphere that's around it, you know?
Yeah.
That it's a legit fight and they both do well and nobody gets hurt. That's
that
what
would
I'm
be
hoping
nice,
for.
but it's probably not going to happen. It's probably going to be one of two things. It's either going to be Jake Paul's going to find out that 58-year-old Mike Tyson is still a motherfucker, or we're going to find out that 58-year-old men are 58-year-old men no matter what they look like.
Right.
And Jake Paul is a 28-year-old athlete in the prime of his life.
Yeah.
You know, it was a real...
I mean, if you just do it to yourself, right? Take
Yeah.
you know, me at 60 versus me at 28.
Right.
Forget about it, man.
Yeah, it's different things.
All
yeah.
over. You know?
Yeah, and also there's an accumulation of injuries that everyone has.
Tell me about it.
It's just no avoiding. But what I do want to get you in. I guarantee you stem cells will help that.
Right.
I've had tremendous success with stem cells.
Right. In shoulder joint?
Yeah. I was told by a doctor that I was going to have shoulder surgery. He said, well, he did all of these exercises. We pushed down on it, and we did an MRI. He's like, it's so torn. He goes, you could try to
the labrum
rehabilitate.
tissue?
No, it was a little bit of labrum, but it was I had a full-length rotator cuff tear.
Okay.